Thanks everybody for coming out. My name's Doug, and I'm one of the partners and co-founders of Ameo Life. We wanted to get together and talk about Hydrate, our new product at Ameo Life, and talk about why we made it, where it's different when we look at hydration products. So I'm sure a lot of you have seen this now. Where's my camera? Right there, the new hydration product from Ameo Life. And this wasn't something that we intentionally set out to do, but we landed on it. And we had a lot of our customers and a lot of our different wholesale clients asking us to do a hydration product because there's a lot of them on the market, but just like all of the other supplements, there's a lot of, I'm going to say, lower quality hydration products that a lot of people are buying. And they're like, do this the way you do the other Ameo Life products. We want something that doesn't have any chemicals. We don't want fillers. We want pure raw ingredients. So we spent months working on this formulation as to what we wanted it to do. And we studied heavily into the competing products on the market. And, you know, one of the big ones that's actually got the bulk of the market share, which I'm sure you've all seen, is this product right here. And this product right here, Liquid IV, and there's another one, LMNT, which basically between the two of them hold about 90% of the market. But when we looked at the ingredients on them and looked at like, how can we take this and do it better? We really wanted to get into understanding hydration, understanding mineralizing the body, because most people don't realize that hydration is a word for lack of mineralization. It's when our cells aren't properly being nourished, our cells aren't properly being hydrated. And people have this perception out there that just by drinking water, it's hydrating me. But the problem is in most cases, people are actually drinking a lot of water, you know, i.e. a few of these a day, and they're dehydrated, because the bulk of the waters that people are drinking today has no minerals. It's been flattened, it's been processed, it's been purified, it's been distilled. So water is a substance, just like most of our foods have become, but it's not giving what our body needs to get. And when we think about hydration as well, we think about our fruits, we think about our vegetables, we think about all of the ways that we used to get the different vitamins, minerals, and amino acids into our body that would properly hydrate. So this was a big task for us to go down this road and say, okay, how can we make something and not just come to market with a hydration product because we want to compete with everybody else or sort of be in the lane as everybody else. But if we're dealing with a dehydrated population, how do we really start to take that to the next level in people's wellness? So this is where we ended up with the product. And I'd say there's a lot of things that are different about this product than any other hydration product. One is we went with and added Fulvic trace minerals. So anybody that's a customer of Ameo Life and has used our Activate or our Fulvic trace minerals understands the benefits of those. So we're the only hydration product to have the Fulvic trace minerals. Plus, we didn't cut any corners. We didn't use table salt. We didn't use any synthetic ingredients, and wanted to make something that was absolutely clean for the body. Pink Himalayan salts, and they're not, this is where it gets crazy, is people buy quote unquote pink Himalayan salts, not realizing that they're just dyed sea salts and rebranded as a pink Himalayan salt, and they're still taking table salt. So we're harvesting and taking these Himalayan salts straight from, they're coming straight from Pakistan, from the Himalayan mountains. But the pink Himalayan salts have approximately 70 trace minerals as well. We got trace minerals in the Fulvic, trace minerals in the pink Himalayan salts, as well as the potassium, magnesium, and the further sodium in the product. So what we're doing is we're truly mineralizing or remineralizing the body, and we're helping pull the toxins out of the cells. We're helping nourish the cells So I was going to show a quick little demonstration here as well, as we were talking about foods and how we used to get our hydrating properties from our foods. So historically, our foods were mineral rich, and some of you may have seen me do this presentation before. But when our foods are coming from good soils, they're bringing those vitamins, nutrients, amino acids into the fruits from our soils, which means that we should have an energizing property to our fruits and our vegetables. So what I've got here for anybody that's never seen this before is this is just a light bulb which connects a circuit. So when minerals are present in a compound, there's enough, I'm going to say, electrical energy. And if we think of hydration, we think of electrolyte, right? Electricity. It's those electrolytes that fuel our brain, fuel our heart, fuel our eyes, fuel everything to work within our body. So our fruits and our vegetables should give us this. And I'm going to show you something here. So if there's enough vitamins and minerals in any product, I should be able to turn this light bulb on. So an apple used to be full of vitamins and minerals. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to show here that this apple doesn't have enough vitamins and minerals in it to complete an electrical circuit or to properly give the electrical impulses for the body. So this apple is dead substance. As well, a carrot coming straight from the ground should have enough minerals to turn something on. We get nothing here.
Are they organic, Doug?
The carrot is, and the lemon is, the orange and the apple aren't.
Okay.
Just in pure transparency. Back here, this orange should have enough minerals in it to turn that light bulb on. And once again, you know, a good old trusty lemon. Nothing. So the interesting thing is that's just showing in some of our, you know, most common fruits and vegetable, historically what we've, you know, consumed in our diet should have that mineralization to give that electro, and I'll say that electro is a part of electrolyte, where we get those minerals to fuel the body. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly show. I'm just going to take, you know, just because this is a shot glass, just a tiny, tiny amount of the hydration product. Just going to stir that up and see what happens. See that? So that's those vitamins, those minerals completing that electrical circuit that's fueling our body. So if you think of this light bulb for a second as our brain or our heart, our lungs, our organs, you know, we need those electrical impulses to properly run our body. And this is the reason why a lot of people are sick right now and a lot of people's immune systems are weaker, is because we're just not giving people the essential minerals that the body needs. So that was one of the things that we really wanted to set out with this, is really truly remineralizing the body, getting the proper electrolytes into the body. And I'll just show you another test too, is everybody knows that so many people are dealing with bodies that are extremely acidic. Our digestive systems are smashed up, and we're trying to calm that hot, acidic digestive environment. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually just making an acidic compound to stimulate or replicate our digestive system. Okay, so can you see that? Is that coming up as a pink red color to you? So think about is that hot acidic environment in our digestive system. And what everybody's going out and buying these 9.5 alkaline waters and buying as many of these distilled alkaline waters as they can. It's the big seller on the market. Well, what if we can just do that within a hydration drink as well? So if you can all see that, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a tiny little bit into this, and you're going to see how fast that tamed that acidic compound to turn it into a pure alkaline. That's where we want to go. So we've got two great features there. giving the minerals to the body, helping the body maintain its alkaline presence or getting into an alkaline state. Because we know that bad bacteria, yeast, fungus, mold, all of these things can't grow and flourish in an alkaline environment. So when we set out to do this hydration product, we wanted to make sure that we were giving the body everything that it needs and not just creating a hydration product that's a me too product or a product that's full of chemicals and sugars and all sorts of other nefarious ingredients. So I think we've landed on something really special here, myself. And for those of you that have tried it or maybe have not have tried it yet, I hope that you're happy and like what you're seeing with it. And I think that this is going to be something that really truly helps impact a lot of people. And I was going through all of the ingredients today and just writing an ingredient sort of summary and a features and benefits of what each ingredient does. But when we think about pain, muscle fatigue, we think about post-workout recovery, we've talked about mineralization, we've talked about energy and focus and sleep and all of these different things. And people that have these concerns, and so many of us do, they think, okay, something's wrong with me, but they don't realize that they're just in so many cases going through a mineral deficiency. So what we're really accomplishing here is overcoming that mineral deficiency, getting the minerals into the cells, helping pull the toxins out of the cells, and having a product that's doing a cleansing mission as well. So that's just a quick down and dirty on Hydrate and where it came from and why it came from and why we've introduced this product to the market. And like I believe all of anytime that we do anything with Ameo Life and the products that we produce, we just want to make the best version of something that we can so that we can achieve to be the best version of ourselves that we can.